What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for another episode of this Pentagon Challenge. Today we have the AFC Champions League semi-finals. It is obviously ourselves representing China, and today we take on Melbourne City of Australia. It's going to be a massive one. Fingers crossed we can book our place in that final. And oh yeah, we've got some big news to share with you guys as well. So then, guys, the big news that I have to share with you is the fact that we have won the Chinese Super League with 2 games to go. And unfortunately, I was robbed of a trophy ceremony. Basically, what happened was, before we played Everbright here, which is a game we lost 2-0, and you'll see why in a second. The day before, Shandong, who were the team who could catch us, took on Beijing and lost 1-0 at home. Them losing meant that the difference was too great to catch up over 2 games, awarding us the title. It's not the way I wanted to win it. I wanted to see on camera, you know, lift the trophy, all that good stuff, but didn't happen. So because we won the trophy, I fully rotated the team for this game. It's actually managed to pull this team out of the relegation zone, so fair play to them, considering they've got the top goal scorer in the league, who actually does look relatively solid. I've rotated the team, guys. Makes no difference, does it? In terms of the schedule, this is what has happened since you were last with me. Not a great deal. We beat the team BJBSU relatively comfortably, and then obviously we rotated for the game against Everbright. We've got the 2 games here back to back, so no league action in between those, but a week apart, which is good. Oh, 2 weeks apart. Almost 3 weeks apart. This is the issue where I said that we may not have game time, guys. This is going to be an issue. Anyway, we're going to take on Melbourne City in the first game. We are at home, first of all. I don't really know what to expect from the Australian team here. If we go into this, they've not had pre-season, so this is a great time to take them on, isn't it? All they've done is they faced Australian sides already, and then they play us in the middle of their pre-season. So I can only hope that our team are as fit and as humanly sharp as possible, with a hope that we can get past. Keegan Harris is their best player. I'm not actually too worried about him. He's quick, but not actually too worried. I actually think that the Ulsan Hyundai were a much better team. Anyway, we go into the tactical meeting for today's game. We will make those 2 changes, which leaves us looking like this. As you can see, guys, our team is much fitter than it has been, and most of them are pretty sharp, which is what I'm kind of hoping, considering our opposition may not be as humanly sharp as possible. Varhol and Vencedor in the 2 central midfield spots with Chen Yi in front of them, I think is a very good partnership. Vinagre obviously scored lots in our last time out in the AFC Champions League, and obviously Basoli is Basoli. He's got 23 goals for us this season from up top. Vinagre, to be fair, has got 21 himself, so we are a team that can score goals. We will submit this team and get into, as you can see, I made a lot of changes from the last time out in the league. Also, I didn't mention, Shandong sacked their manager, which is fantastic to see the best team in China sack their manager, just because they didn't win the league and we did. But anyway, it will all kind of count for nothing unless we can figure out how we can mastermind our way into this Champions League final over these 2 legs. There is going to be an interesting amount of time in between to make sure that obviously they're going to be playing pre-season games. I might have to chuck a friendly in, to be honest, guys, just to keep us kind of ticking over. We look like the better side in the opening 15 minutes. No shots for them thus far. Granted, we've not seen a highlight from ourselves either. Relatively dull games so far, but 30 minutes on the board and we have possession. Thrown it into Chen Yi. Obviously one of the signings of the season so far. He's done very well for us. Out onto the right-hand side. We've got some space here. Basoli's looking for it. He is still looking for it, and he goes. We get a foul. We get a penalty here. Vinagre is going to have the opportunity to score from the spot. Senior player who I wouldn't want anybody else taking this. Can the Portuguese man give us a lead in this game? Yes, he can. What a good penalty that is. Amazing penalty. 22nd goal of the season. No way the goalkeeper was getting to that, says the text commentary. This game's been relatively cagey so far, but we've got a lead now. As long as we can build on this and not give Melbourne an away goal, I think we're in very, very good shape here, guys. Very, very good shape. Another highlight. Just before the half, we're going to have a free kick here. Is it going to be Chen Yi taking it? It is. Goes direct. Oh! I thought he'd hit the post, but it's gone in. Oh my God, what a free kick from Chen Yi. Oh my days. He did this in the last game that you guys would have seen. And oh, what a free kick. 2 goals to the good at half time. 2 set pieces, 1 penalty, 1 free kick. As you can see here, that XG for taking the penalty has absolutely boosted us right up. I'm very happy with the way things are going. Obviously, we are 2-0 up, but the fact that we've kind of restricted them to not very many opportunities is kind of what is impressing me more. We're going to have to make a substitution there because of an injury, but the fact that we've not really let them do anything is kind of what I'm most happy with. Chen Yi with this free kick. Goalkeeper comes out and claims this one. I'm very much enjoying how we're playing here so far. Can we remain match sharp, though, going into the second leg? Obviously, it is going to be important to keep everybody fresh. We've had a long old season, and they are very much at the start of their season. I think I'm going to have to schedule a friendly. Vencedor wins it. Basoli. Basoli's actually not turned up in a lot of these Champions League games, you know, but here he comes. Hits it straight. The goalkeeper should definitely do better with that, should Lorenzo Basoli. Maybe he's one of those players who plays very well in league competition, but when it actually comes down to it in the big games, he's not fully involved. Unless he's saving it for a potential final. 60 minutes on then. Dujan with the throw-in into Varhol. He can obviously pass. Dujan, I don't know how good he is as a backup right back, but Varhol with the cross. Chen Yi! Let's go! Chen Yi is coming up trumps in these Champions League games, I must admit. Varhol with the assist. This is why I'm saying it's so important that we've got players like Varhol and Vencedor in the central midfield spots. They're really the ones who make this team tick. And the fact that we can create these sorts of goals, and Chen Yi absolutely rifles that one past the Melbourne goalkeeper there. 3-0 up on the hour mark. Let's take off the centre-back there, because we don't want him getting suspended for the next game if we can help it. They've got the ball on the edge of our penalty area. Rifles it in, and it gets cleared out to Harris on this left-hand side. Forcing them back, though. I'm not too worried about fitness, so I think these boys can play the whole game. That's a goal. Good move from Melbourne there. Alex Jones creeping in at that far post. We do look like we could concede some goals. That away goal is a little bit of a worry, despite being 3-1 up. Another goal in this game would make me much more comfortable, though. Can we manage to figure it out? In towards Basoli. This is your chance, Lorenzo. Come on. 24th goal of the season. I said he wasn't turning up, and he's absolutely rifled one home here. Great finish with 20 minutes to go. As I said, a 4th will make me feel much, much more comfortable going into this second leg. And we just zing it over the top. Look at his run here. Just gets away. Good first time strike on his weaker right foot. Rifles it past the goalkeeper. 4-1 Shanghai. Who would have thought that going into this game, especially at the semi-final stage? Obviously, I did mention that Ulsan Hyundai were the better team that we have come across so far, but I definitely wasn't expecting anything to this magnitude in this game. So awful throw from us there. They clear the ball, and they get on the end of it as well. 4-2 will make me very annoyed. Salgado is there. We intercept nicely. Can we make a move of our own here? Varhol, he can really spot a pass, this guy. Goes backwards. Amazing. We should still keep this ball. We do. Recycle it for another phase of attacking play. Varhol's there. He's got Vinagre with him. Vencedor. In towards Basoli again. Lorenzo. Oh my. Italian dreamer hits that one wide. Couple minutes of this one to go. They win the ball in the air there. We're going to put the pressure on Munn. Forces him out to the right-hand side to Jones, their goal scorer. I Thought we would be able to intercept that, but we don't. Chen Yi's here. You got to give that to Basoli. He does. Lorenzo Basoli. Oh my God. How has my best striker done that? Guys, he scored in the game as well. We've had two really big opportunities to kind of put this out, done and dusted. From 5-1, I don't see it happening. I don't see us conceding that many goals, even away from home. But Basoli, believe it or not, my top goal scorer this season has been the one to not get the business done in front of goal. Take your time. Oh, defensive mistake. The guy from Melbourne hits that one wide. Wow, that is a massive let off. We will make that substitution with the last dying embers of this game. 90 seconds left to go. We take Vinagre off, the man who started it all. And they have a corner here. As I said, 4-2 makes me frustrated. The praise comes in from my assistant manager for this corner. Goalkeeper claims that should be it now. Take your time, boys. Take your time. He doesn't take his time. He pumps it long. But hopefully that should be the game done and dusted at 4-1. Despite them getting an away goal, I actually do genuinely think we are in a very, very commanding position, despite having to go to Australia. We go into the dressing room. I'm very happy with that result. Well done, boys. Let's go again next time. Other game, very delicately balanced. Obviously, this side here, I can't remember. They are from Qatar. They have 2 away goals. That is quite important in this. But yeah, very, very good first performance, guys. I think I'm going to have to. I think I'm going to have to schedule a friendly in here in between these 2 games. So we played them on the 28th. I think we need to play a friendly, at least one, to keep our team relatively match sharp. Let's have a game on the Tuesday. Let's arrange a friendly against a nearby team. To be honest, I don't really mind whom. Let's play our affiliates. Yeah, let's play the affiliates. Why not? Let's chuck a friendly in there. Let's arrange a friendly on the following Thursday, and we're just going to play our reserves. Or under 18s, under 23s. Let's play the under 23s. We just need to get some match minutes in the guys' legs. We don't want to go into that completely exhausted, but we also don't want to go into it completely raw, having gone from the 28th of September through to the 19th of October with no minutes played. So, guys, I'm going to advance until this second game against Melbourne City. I'll be back for that in just a few seconds. So then here we are back for the second leg against Melbourne City. Obviously, we do have that 4-1 goal advantage. They do have an away goal. So a 3-0 victory for Melbourne City would send them through right now. But I just don't see us conceding that many. Fingers crossed, touch wood, all sorts of stuff like that. I'm going to refer to the schedule. I did put those two mid-season friendlies in just to keep us ticking over. Obviously, we won both of those. We played our affiliate team, beat them 6-0, and we played our reserves and beat them 4-1. But it's just about keeping everybody as match sharp as humanly possible, because obviously Melbourne are in the middle of their pre-season. So if we go over to their schedule, so since they played us, they played 2 more sort of like tune-up games. They've beaten Richmond and Port Melbourne as well. So they've had 2 games to get themselves a little bit more match ready. Because before they lost to us, they'd not played for a fortnight after drawing with Sydney. So it is all about keeping the team as sharp as possible. We'll go into the tactical meeting. They're trying to make me not actually play Basoli up front, which I am not about. So we will play Basoli up front and we will bring in Fu on that right-hand side. This is going to be the team. Again, we're looking pretty strong. Everyone is looking relatively match sharp. I mean, the strikers are anyway. Basoli, Vinagre is looking sharp. Varhol sharp. Everyone else is kind of okay, losing sharpness. Fu is very unsharp, but I've kept as many of the big match players as sharp as possible with these friendlies. So fingers crossed we can get the job done today, get past Melbourne and get into the final. I don't actually know if the final's over 1 or 2 legs, but cannot allow complacency. We cannot, despite being 4-1 up. They're going for a 4-4-2, a Mike Bassett special, all complete new gens. We are over in Australia, sunny Melbourne, I'm sure. Can we get the job done? away from home. They are in the light blue. We are in the white today, guys. So fingers crossed we can get the job done. I'll be back when we do have a highlight. This so far is much the same as the first leg. Not really many highlights going for either side, but we've intercepted the ball there. Vinagre, is Basoli going to stay in a good spot? No, he's not. Vinagre Jr. is going to hit it himself. And Big Rubes hits that one wide. Again, we are very similar to the first leg, that we are the better team. We've got slightly more possession. We're restricting Melbourne to not many shots. However, as you can see, 35 minutes in, you've only seen me once since I said you'll see you when there's some highlights. There just haven't really been any, guys. 5 minutes before the half. Throw in for us into Chen Yi, who got 2 in the first leg. The right back, who's back from suspension, writes that challenge into Fu, into Chen Yi, who rifles one off the post. Chen Yi is really up for this game against these Australian opponents, which is great to see. But nothing going so far. Looks like we're going to get into halftime at 0-0. Again, relatively solid. 1 goal for us would obviously clinch it completely, I think, cancelling out their away goal. But we can just try our best, continue to play our game, and make them play Shanghai football. Basoli inside the penalty area hits it. Good save from the goalkeeper. Relatively close to his body, though. But a good save nonetheless. Highlight continues, though. We clear that header. Harris. Down there, left-hand side. He is fast. Good cross. Good block from Vencedor there. Varhol gets across in front of Streamer. I'm sure he's out on twitch.tv, that dude. Gets across in, clears out for a throw-in. Free kick for us, though, into Chen Yi. Inside our own half, back to Varhol. And we push forward, out to Vinagre Jr. His touch takes it past the man, into the penalty area, squares it. And no one is there. The text commentary said that was a shot. That is one of those interesting balls into the corridor of uncertainty there. All it needed was for someone to gamble on it and tap it home. Free kick for Chen Yi. Is he going to do it again? Floats it in. They get the header there, and here comes Ross. Goal scorer. Was he the goal scorer in their first leg? Either way, he is absolutely blitzing it here into our penalty area. Forces a decent save from our goalkeeper. It was straight at him, but he made a good save. The shot was powerful nonetheless. Corner comes over. Good save, goalkeeper. We made the substitution as well to take off Lu Bin at centre-back. He is 1 yellow card away from a suspension. We do not want that for the final. That could have been a penalty there. Chen Yi goes down inside the penalty area. Varhol with the ball at his feet now. Vencedor into Basoli. Lorenzo Basoli does put the ball in the back of the net, but that is disallowed for offside. That is probably the most clear-cut offside I've seen in a little while. Look relatively comfortably offside. There's a red card in the other semi-final as well. Crazy how things can turn around. If they get through, he will obviously be suspended for the final. Vencedor out to the right-hand side again. Varhol's helping out there. Nice little flick out to the right back. He gets tackled. Can Melbourne do something with it here? No, we win that header. Chen Yi takes the ball past one. Back to Vencedor. Varhol. Look at how well we're just controlling the ball in the midfield. Vinagre Jr. Right. We are through to the final. We've cancelled out their away goal. Nothing can go wrong here, in my opinion. We're just trying to keep everybody fresh, keep everybody away from injuries. And that was a nice little pass here. Back from Basoli into Vencedor. Over to Varhol. Vinagre Jr. makes the run and no one's with him. Hits it first time on the volley, on the half volley. Sends it past the goalkeeper. Great hit. And obviously we are in a commanding position. It'd be great if we could win this game as well. And then I need to figure out how games fall. Do I need to play friendly matches to keep everybody match fit? It seems like keeping the big boys match fit has done the business here. Chen Yi on the ball into Basoli. Lorenzo Basoli makes it comfortable on the day. 25th goal of the campaign for Lorenzo, and 6-1 on aggregate over Melbourne. That commanding home lead has kind of put pay to it. The 2 away goals are just final nails in the coffins or cherries on the top of the cake, whichever you prefer to see. Vinagre Jr. looks shot. Let's take him off. We need him fit and firing for both these cup finals that we're going to have, because obviously we're going to have the Chinese Cup, we're going to have the which is over 2 legs, the Chinese Cup, and we are obviously going to have the final. Congratulations, boys. We have made it to the final. Very, very nicely done. We qualify 6-1, and that means Al Sadd, the team from Qatar, go through. However, this dude will not play. I know nothing about him. He will not play regardless because he has been sent off. So, we win in the semi-final. We take on El Saad in the Shanghai Stadium, which is, you know, interesting. It's in China. It's a plus. Drawn at home team for the first leg, so it'll be playing in the Shanghai Stadium. Oh, I hate these two-legged finals, man. Oh my days. They couldn't split it nicely, could they? Right, how about this then? Because the games are actually not too far apart from each other, it's going to be a game of first legs and it's going to be a game of second legs. An episode of each. So next time you're going to see the first legs of both the Champions League final and the FA Cup final. And then I guess the episode after that is going to be all the second legs. Let's see what happens. But that's where I'm going to leave things for today, guys. We have toppled Australian opposition in today's episode, and we have booked our place into the final of the AFC Champions League. But that's where I'm going to leave things for today. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like on the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here for this Pentagon Challenge journey. But until next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you on another video very, very soon.